Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, E-Funk. They right out here in the lab. Well, I might get shut down for this one, doing what I do for you, pointing the bot gun at them. They don't like that, so that's what I do. Let's go. Radism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. Hope you understand and getting the point. That's the whole point of me doing what I do for you. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission. I'm on it. It's to enlighten. Tell you about them. Inspire. Hope you understand we need to do something for ourselves. Educate. I'm going to enlighten you some more about them and hopefully motivate you and all individuals, us people, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Get better at being ourselves. Better. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself and know that man too. Now, but if you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself and know that man too. Remember, I'm trying to get you to know that also. Not just yourself, but your enemy. Know who he is. Trust me, he is your enemy. Alright? So I asked the question, do you know you? If you don't have an answer for yourself, it's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. I'm done. You will know you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows not. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. You know I'm no upset. No, I'm a lot upset. Okay, and you're going to know why I'm still doing what I said I'm going to do. I reloaded. Right thinkers. Let's talk about we now have proof. Being white don't make you right. Well, that's the topic. That's what we're going to talk about. I'm tired of it because that's what it's called white privilege. Because they're white, they're right, according to them. So let's talk about that concept. I want your AI, and it's racist too. Why? I had to put him in check because some things he don't know. And something he get wrong information. Did you know that? Got a lesson for that too. How you gonna educate AI? I do. He's fluent on right thing philosophy. Ask him. He knows. But let's talk about white people who think because their complexion is skin puts them in superiority complex, superior concept. No. I asked AI about the color of race. He said, well, color is subjective. Okay, AI. Okay, let's stop with all the according to all that nonsense. I want a yes or no answer to my questions when I ask you a question. I want a yes or no. Alright, but he kept telling me it was suggestive. Yeah, if you're white, but they seem to believe that that's all right, and they're white because they're white. No, because you have what they call white privilege. Your circumstance is different than the black man. And that girl Diane Cannon, I love her. She called it the way it is. She said, all you white people want to be black. Why? Because the way you treat them. Hell of a statement. And could nail one of them in there and said, do nothing. Nailed them. Bam! Your own kind nail you with your own insecurities and your own racist concepts and ideas against other people. So I like her. She's good. The white people, they came up with the idea that the white race is superior over the black. The blacks are inherently inferior. Says who? Oh, the white man. We proved that wrong. Facts. No, not circumstance. No, empirical proof. So that didn't fly. But yet, they still the powers that be. And everybody at this point in time knows it's been proven again. The human race started with the black race in Africa over 300,000 years ago. That's not we're saying it because we believe it. No, that's just the truth. That's a fact. Y'all say things because you want to believe it. Moving on. And as a teacher, I teach a philosophy that was taught and lived by our ancient ancestors, aka Mayat, Matawi, Shita, Netta, philosophical concepts about nature and interacting and anthropomorphic concepts using nature to express and tell things. So we know all about the human body, the mind, and even the universe. So we practice all, and we knew all that. I learned that from them. Nothing modern, nothing from the white man. I don't do religious views concepts. Why? Well, we had way before that. That's why. No disrespect. And I have all original religious philosophical information from the first ancient Egyptian, aka Persian Book of the Dead, okay, coming forth by day. And I don't need any white man's knowledge, information about anything. That's just me. Why? I'm black. I'm pro-black. I was black before white was even in the picture. That's why I got no use for that. When y'all came to the picture, we had already become decayed. We were going on the downside already. We had to live that glory day that we had to do harmonious lifestyle for thousands, at least 5,000 years before you even got into our mix. So we don't need to have you tell us who we are, but you're constantly doing that. We say Assad, you say Osiris. We say Aset, you say Isis. We say Haru, y'all say Harvest. That was 3,000 years ago. 5,000 years, we still got to identify our ancient ancestors, who the Greek called Egyptians. Moving on. That white man, through all his history, ends up with no friends outside of his own race. Why is that? I got the answer. Call me, let me tell you. Now, because you have betrayed, lied, stole, killed, raped, and pillaged every race of people outside of your own that you came in contact with. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. I teach and show you our ancient ancestors' lifestyle in harmony, aka Maya philosophy, that I present to you on a daily basis, along with my other life experience, sonic information, all the other occult knowledge that I have, esoteric information. So I got a bunch of information, trust me. And from your history, white man, let me give you a quick breakdown of your history. We educated you. We met you. You was in the caves, barbaric, okay, cave dwellers, eating with your hands, no etiquette, no nobility, no knowledge of self at all. Okay, so after helping you, enlightening you, what you do? You come around and take us. And I tell everybody, well, how'd you let the white man do that to you? No, it's easy for a dishonest man to take advantage of an honest man. When there's two people dealing, if one is honest and the other is not, the one that's not is going to take advantage of the one that is. It's just that simple. Then Cain killed his brother. Why? Dishonesty. And the brother trusted him. So didn't get us all. Why? One was honest, one was dishonest. The story go on. It haven't changed. It's been that way since the beginning. Moving on. But for the white man to think that he's superior because he's taking control of a people who, through willing, dealing, conniving, stealing, got control. Now he refused to relinquish that power. By hook or crook, he's not going to let the black man get in power. Got a remedy for that one too. Don't worry about it. Listen, this thing up here is a problem solver. Okay, we got solutions. What I do, ask me, I'll tell you. Ain't a problem. I'll tell you whatever I know. All right, I'm not a snitch. It's again when everyone says you lie, you stole, you raped, and you killed. You wait your way around the world. You call it conquering. Okay, that's your way of saying, well, I did and justified it. Colonizing. Nobody wanted your religion. You forced it on them. You don't tell that part. So again, your history and your reputation ain't a good one. And it only got that way through your actions. I'm just saying. So your again reputation, boy, like this is a bad. Why? Because your reputation is a bad one, but you're really good. They saying bad things about me. This clown. Everything we say about you is bad. It ain't lies. And you still got to be commander in chief. Unbelievable. I hope you're ready for this, okay? But if your reputation precedes you, that means it's a warning or it's a good indicator of who you're going to be dealing with. And everybody don't want to deal with you, white people, all right? And you can't tell me you're good because all your friends or everybody you was friends with became your enemy. Not just us, black people. Or other few races who feel the same way. All right. Now, white people. White don't mean good or right. Don't know. Black and white. Black is bad. White is good. See, that's the mental stereotype that you drove home. And white is just the opposite of black. And if you go back, you see that black was really good and white is not the good one. Let's stop the stereotype about white being right and white being good. Okay, it's really wrong. And white is really bad. Why? Look at what y'all do. You're white for a reason. Okay, you're missing something. You got no soul. You got spirit. You got life. You got that. But you have what we call the black heart. You don't care. Your empathy, your compassion for others is not there. It's just not there. You just ain't built that way. And your history shows that about you. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you the truth, devil. That's how you got that title. That's how you got that name. I'll call this clown y'all about to put in the sea Antichrist. Why? We know he's bad. Ain't no if we know that, but y'all think he's good. Or he presents himself to be good. No, the whole time he ain't. That's the definition of Antichrist. Look it up. It ain't what I'm saying. He fits the bill. Devil, evildoers, against opposition to God. If we're God's people and they treating us what they did, enslaving us, still mistreating us, they can't be God's people too. If we're God's people, we'd all be one. Black and white. Oh, race is subjective. No, it ain't. Race is the barrier in which they set the standard. No, sorry about that. Get back to the lesson. Now, let's stop with the nonsense and stereotype about white. Watch this, all your Greek and Roman dictators through time, not the pharaohs or the kings, your dictators, okay, like your boy want to be when he get into the White House and presidency. But through their egotistical tyrant, they were egotistical tyrants. All of them, from A to Z, stem to stern. They all was white men. From homosexuality to orgies, all the nonsense, all the pleasures of the flesh, that all comes from the white man. Didn't know that? Oh, well, let me introduce you to let me enlighten you to some of his history, okay? That white man's ego tells him You're the superior race over blacks. That's why you felt the need and the desire to enslave us? Just asking. And personally, as a black man, that's what I am, that white man has always been a thorn in my butt, a pain in my ass all my life, or in control, whatever, how you want to look at it. But he's always been, in control, okay? Physical slavery, no change, no, but pretty much the same thing. Racist, white privilege. If a black man do something, a white man do something, the white man gonna go free. Black man ain't. And that's fair. But that ain't racist? Really? The one who said it ain't racist is the racist one. Moving on. And for a black person to get on here anyway and say America is not racist, you need your butt whooped. Okay, I need to put you and give you a few lashes because you are nothing but a coon and a liar. It's okay, we know they're liars, but come on, don't join that party. Why? Because you lying now. If you tell me white America ain't racist, you are a liar. Moving on, I ain't got time to get into that nonsense, but I'm trying to do a lesson about that white man. The nose is corner my nose is killing me. I get some lotion, real dry. But I have, and understand this, I have to deal with all, and have done with all kinds of white people. Okay, good, bad. I ain't saying all of them bad. No, I don't cover them like that. I don't do that. But let's just understand them as who they are, as a race of people. They all take the advantages that's given to them. Well, I didn't do that, but they still taking advantage of the stuff that was laid for them. They ain't giving it up. You can give it back. Nah, remember coming to America? Well, I don't want to be it. We can give all this up. Nah, see? White privilege. Y'all want to put a black woman in control and help the blacks advance and get a little better in their situation and give us some of your white privileges? Nah, moving on. So I've dealt with all kind of white people in my time, and they're all the same. I ain't got a problem with that. Not a bit. No, I ain't got a problem with it. Not a bit. The problem is what they do to us and try to justify it. That's what my problem lies. So don't get it twisted. I'm not racist at all, okay? I worked 25 years at UPS. They are the most racist group of people. Why? They got total control. It's going to be their way or no way. There wasn't no ifs, ands, buts about it. You either got a line, did they say do, or get the hell out. They didn't care. Send me down. They didn't care. So I made my career by getting out of it what I wanted, do what I had to do, and now I get that little money for putting up with that nonsense. Okay, so don't get mad. No, do what you need to do. Get what you can from them. That's all. Do you. So they say. And that's, in this world, white America, that's the best you can hope for. If you think they're going to do something for you, you think they're going to help you advance, think again. Now, y'all starting to become what? Conscious of who you're dealing with. That man ain't to be trusted. He wants you to trust me. That's the last thing you want to do. That's what the devil tell you every time. Alright, let me get this out the way. Yes, I'm over time. Excuse me. Now, you know why the white slaves, okay, slave masters, what? They couldn't have, you know why white people was the slave master, not the slave? Quick lesson. They had some slaves. They sent the boat down the passage that they sent the blacks. They sent 1,000 white slaves. When they got to the port, one but 350 of them left. They lost 650. 2/3 of the cargo couldn't make the trip. So, man, send them niggas. Why? They travel better. So, that's another story about the slaves. So, white man, y'all wasn't good at slavery. Okay, another one. Y'all left Egypt, so-called Exodus. The reason why the Pharaoh kicked out, y'all wasn't worth a damn anyway. I'm sorry, but that would be a good enough reason. And then he thought about it. Hold on. Don't get them one. And Pharaoh's army got drowned in. We ain't found nothing in the Red Sea. We don't know what Pharaoh that was. They just kept saying the Pharaoh. What the Pharaoh's name? Everybody know Moses. Everybody know the Hebrew. It's like nobody know the Pharaoh's name. Moving on. I just can't get over that one. Now, the white man, wasn't built for what? Hard work. You ain't read that by now? Man, took that, pick that up, move that over there. He's the supervisor, okay? I've had a white guy came out the streets. I'm supervising because his father was a businessman. They pushed him through. He ended up being my boss. You know, that didn't set well with me, but respectfully, I had to go because that's what the program is. All right, so white privilege again. White privilege. It's always been there. And from what they're doing, it ain't going nowhere. So get used to it. And now it's going to get worse. The white man wasn't built for hard work. Understand it. You ever seen a Jew sweat? That he made what? That's why he made the black man do the work. He said, man, it's hot as hell out there. Some of them niggas out there. Where we at? We gonna sit back here on the porch and we gonna rock and drink lemonade and food in the shade. And they act up. They won't whip you. They have another house nigga whip you. That's your Republican black people. Moving on, I ain't gonna leave that alone. Get out of there. But again, we talk about the white man. The only reason why the Egyptian pharaoh, again, don't know how to name of it, let the Jews go. Like I said, y'all was shitty workers, so get out. And y'all wasn't too smart. Y'all left one spot just to go wander around, rubber for 40 years in the desert. Really? How smart was y'all? The Jews, okay, they was white people, so they claim they chose to what? Leave Egypt to what? Wander in the desert for 40 years. And that was smart. And to this day, a Jew had what? A Jew will hire what? A black person to what? To do work. They changed the bit. Okay? They not gonna lift nothing. They ain't gonna tote nothing. But they give orders and they're paid. Not much, but they're paid. So they ain't really slavery, but it's close enough. They get the concept. That's too funny. But now, all your plantation owners, the plantation now is organized football business, basketball business, organized, NBA associations. Those are plantation owners, okay? And now all y'all entertaining everybody for them on a weekly basis to make their pockets fat and they give you peanuts, yeah. We make a bunch of money. That little money he's making don't mean jack because the real hustlers are ripping off billions from the unsuspected millions who they sit out there and think they winning. I was one of them in the drug game. Been there, done that too. But the plantation owners, again, think about that, okay? They make billions. They ain't millionaires no more. No, they're billionaires headed toward what? Trillionaires. Why? They keep making money. They're going to keep making money off of the ignorant fools who think they're getting something. And most of what? Off of the black labor. You got more black athletes making athletics visible and all that good stuff. And because they make a few dollars, they swear they got it. Then the owner is getting way fat. Understand that. But that's how they do. That's what they do to me and you. So if you think they're going to stop that and change that, you have to. That's what. We got time. Don't worry about it. We got to get together. That's the first thing we do. We need to get together. Now, that white race, let me wrap this up with this. I'm pretty sure, I don't went way too far. But the white race believes being white is right. They're ineligible. It's their right to do what they do, but their actions show otherwise. They are so wrong and they are so not good people, good natured people. They're not good by nature. Sneaky, deceitful, all those negative satanian set concepts. Watch this. I'm not saying all white people, Jews are bad. Slave masters. No. Just what? Just all blacks as was slaves. All blacks wasn't slaves. We know that. Some blacks had slaves. We know that too. But let's talk about what's real. The white man profited from that way bigger. The white man feels what is his nature, his birthright, to what? To be in control of everybody and everyone, everything and everything. He wants to control nature. He's still trying to figure out how to control nature and the weather and everything else. That ego can be the death for him. Okay, his technology, which he's striving for now, is going to be the death of him. Moving on, but that superiority complex that the white man had and had since I don't know when it started, but that's the number one problem for what has been both his downfall and his problem. What? The ego. Conquering. They call it conquering. No, raping, pillaging, killing, they're two different things. To taking people over, enslaving them, that's not godly. That's not good. All human beings have a right to live their own life, not to be slaves. Why? Y'all ain't. Nobody slaves. Y'all. And wrapping it up right now. Let me finish this to what I tried to tell you in the beginning. The white man's worst nightmare is that the black man gain power, enslave him. That keeps him up at night. Trust me. That's the lesson. Hope you understood it. We need to get wiser and better and know who we're dealing with. I'm just bringing him to you so you can become conscious. I also give you knowledge of self. That's not going to stop, but get the information about who you need to be knowing about. That's the lesson. I'm out. Let me take this call and close it. May y'all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. Keep your eye on, keep your eye, third eye on that man.